Hey y'all, my name is Keegan DeWitt, and I am a kids pastor at Owensboro Christian Church in Owensboro, Kentucky, but I also get the opportunity to serve as a growth strategist on the Stuff You Can Use team. Today, I am excited to be able to dive into a series called Timeless. This is a 5-week series on Old Testament, on the prophets, all right? And so basically the main theme for this is time traveling and how God is going to be good through all time in the past, present, and future, but also it's just good for kids to know and teenagers to be able to understand that like God is good always. He's good yesterday, today, and forever, and he's always going to be with us and all that kind of stuff. And so that's just a really good truth that's going to be woven throughout all these activities and everything for that. And so for our scriptures, we're going to be going through week 1. We're going to dive into Hosea chapter 11, talking about Hosea the prophet. Week 2, we're going to talk about Isaiah and Isaiah chapter 1, verses 10 through 20. Micah, week 3, the prophet, talking through Micah chapter 6, verses 1 through 8. Jeremiah will be week number 4 in Jeremiah chapter 18. And then also week number 5, we'll be talking about Ezekiel, and we'll talk through Ezekiel chapter 37 with that. Each week, we have all of our big ideas. And so here's the big reveal of the big ideas, all right? And so those are week 1, God's love is timeless. Week 2, we can seek God anytime. Week number 3, God is good all the time. Week number 4, God takes the time to forgive. And week 5, God is with us at all times. And so just you can see really, really good stuff woven throughout the entire series. And we're just really excited to be able to jump into that with you. Now, when I first saw Timeless come up, I had this vision in my mind of something that I wanted to go out and purchase as part of kind of our teaching Bible story time. Unfortunately, when I went to look it up, it was not within the price range. And so as soon as you think of Timeless, you immediately have to think like Back to the Future, right? Well, I did that. And I was also looking at purchasing some of these shoes. So Back to the Future, you have the Nike Mag shoes. These came out in 2011 and they light up. They have the straps. They're awesome. Exactly what you would need for a Timeless series. Well, look at the price tag, $19,450. Not quite in the kids ministry budget, but nonetheless, they were really cool to look at. So maybe you can share it with the kids and talk through Back to the Future that way, because purchasing them, I don't think is going to be something any of us will be able to do nonetheless, but that's okay. So we can still have a lot of fun with this series, even if we don't have the Marty McFly shoes there. But what's cool is I'm just excited to be able to dive into this series. Time travel is really cool. I have an 8-year-old son, and just the idea of being able to go back in the past or even go to the future is really cool. And also just the way that our team has written the Bible storytelling time, being able to have like a lab coat with a time machine, bringing the big ideas each week through the different time machine elements. And I think it's been really cool. I think kids are going to really be able to see like, you know what, even though times were different back then, like God was the same then. And as we even go forward through the future, I know God's going to be the same then as well. And so I think it's really cool for kids just to be able to know that truth as they go throughout this series. Now, when it comes to environment and decorating, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like aluminum foil, everything, everywhere. It gives that really cool futuristic thing. You can take little buttons. You can take milk caps that kind of allow you to glue those to that aluminum foil and make everything look really futuristic in that way. Or you can even go back in the past. So like week 1, we're looking at adding like a prehistoric theme. We kind of have this wormhole video, like time travel thing that we're going to work into week 1. Kids are going to land in the prehistoric area where I used AI, took a picture of our church, and have dinosaurs kind of roaming outside the church building, which is always really cool. And so I think that's going to be a lot of fun, just kind of a lot of opportunities just to make everything really futuristic. Time machines, you can have like metallic streamers, just lots of really cool, easy stuff to do with this theme as well. And you can kind of go any different era that you want to. You can go prehistoric, you can go to the future, you can kind of do really any direction that you want to within this area. So check out those supply closets. We all have them. They're not pretty. We're not proud of them most of the time, but check those supply closets, see what you can have, and just be creative as you kind of either go way back in the past or towards the future as well. Some of my favorite modules, I'm really excited to be able to tell a story from the kind of mad scientist, doctor, just creativity person in that area, being able to throw in the lab coat, maybe throw in a wild wig, like Back to the Future type deal, and really help the kids get immersed into the story in that way. Our team has done a really good job writing certain things in. This one activity I was looking at, it's called the DIY time machine. And let me read the prompt to you just because I think it's written in a really good way that helps kids kind of work through this in this reflection activity. So it says, for this reflection activity, ask kids to imagine that they have their own personal time machine. Pass out this handout and then have kids use a pen or pencil to input the date, time, or data as close as possible to travel to a time when they really felt God's love. So maybe that's a time where they were, when they first made a decision to follow Jesus, they said, you know what, I really felt God's love through that. Or maybe when they were able to spend time with their grandparents and really felt God's love through stories and Bible things that maybe their grandparents taught them. So just really good reflection activities with that. It really gets kids thinking about, you know what, I do remember back that time when God was good and God took care of me. And you know what, God is still the same today as he was back then. And so I want to know, what are you planning for this month? I know I've already started seeing some decoration ideas and stuff in the kids Facebook group, which is awesome. And I'm just interested to hear what you're excited about. What creative elements are you bringing to enhance this already awesome series? I'm always like hearing people that think outside the box. And I know as kids workers, you all are so talented and so creative. So share with the community. Let us know what you're doing. And then if you ever want to dive into this series and you say, hey, Keegan, how do I get my hands on Timeless? Let me know. Tag me in the comments. And I'll be glad to help you get there. Or you can just head on over to growcurriculum.org and purchase it right there within our Grow Marketplace. So I'm looking forward to seeing everything you all have planned, and I can't wait to see it. See ya.